Welcome back to The Explainer. I am absolutely thrilled you're tuning in today because we are diving into something that literally affects every single one of us. We're talking about a fundamental, ground-up shift in how we secure, manage, and actually enjoy our digital lives. Today's Explainer is all about the Web4 evolution. Specifically, we're going to unpack how Linkspreed is completely redefining social networking within the Atrium ecosystem, and in the process, sparking a total revolution in sovereign identity. So get ready, because the rules of the internet as we know them are being rewritten right now, and we're going to break down exactly how it's all happening. Okay, let's be real for a second. How completely exhausted are you by password fatigue? I mean, let that sink in. You know the drill. You're trying to remember your 14th variation of a special character and a number, only to get locked out and have to reset the whole shebang anyway. And on top of that, how frustrated are you knowing your personal information is just locked away in these massive, centralized data silos that you have absolutely zero control over? Combine all of that with the completely stagnant, repetitive designs we see across traditional social media today, and well, it's exhausting, right? We have all felt the heavy limitations of our current digital platforms. So, let's dive into Part 1, the Web 2.0 crossroads, and why we desperately need a change. Let's actually put these two worlds side by side so you can really see the stark difference. In the Web 2.0 reality, we are stuck with centralized data silos basically holding your information hostage, endless password fatigue, and those stagnant designs we just talked about. But the promise of Web4 changes literally everything. We're taking those silos and replacing them with sovereign identity. We're swapping out those clunky, easily hacked passwords for advanced UID security. And we are finally leaving stagnant designs in the dust in favor of premium, high-performance UI and UX. The contrast between this broken old world and this empowering new one is, well, it's night and day. Moving right along to Section 2, enter Web 4 and Linkspreed. So let's look at what happens when stunning design meets performance head-on. This completely overhauled design language brings sleek, modern layouts that push way beyond traditional social media. And whether you're swiping on your phone or sitting at a desktop, the experience is incredibly fluid, intuitive, and highly optimized. But it's not just a fresh coat of paint. Alongside that visual polish, they are rolling out these amazing next-gen features and tools. This is absolutely crucial because it actually empowers community owners, making their networks significantly more responsive and tailored to very specific needs. And honestly, what does this combination of form and function actually achieve? Well, it creates what they're calling the better social network. By marrying these stunning aesthetic improvements with rock-solid technical stability, Linkspreed ensures that your social networking experience is now way more robust, interactive, and engaging than ever before. It looks fantastic, sure, but it works even better. Which brings us to Section 3, the end of passwords. Yes, you heard that right. So how do we end passwords? Enter the UIID, which stands for Unique Individual Identifier. This is a massive, bold move to protect your privacy and entirely eliminate bot interference. Think about traditional login methods for a second. Email addresses, phone numbers, or those super convenient but totally invasive social logins from the massive tech giants? Well, within the Web4 Studio, those are officially a thing of the past. Instead, the UIID uses a fully decentralized sovereign identity model. It cryptographically secures your login, and the crazy part? It does it entirely without a central database. Here is the real kicker. To get into any social network built within this Web4 Studio, you have to use your sovereign UID. It's mandatory. This level of unmatched security means you, and literally only you, are the sole owner of your access key. Think about it. Because there's no central database storing your password, there's no central database to get hacked or to leak your sensitive info. It basically puts up this impenetrable wall against bot interference and data breaches. Your key belongs exclusively to you. And this beautifully illustrates the absolute elegance of the system. It all boils down to one simple concept. One key, infinite possibilities. You see, your UID doesn't just unlock a single app. It acts like a universal passport across the entire Atrium ecosystem. You get this totally seamless movement between completely different networks and tools, and through it all, you maintain absolute data sovereignty. Literally just one key for the whole ecosystem. Let's look a bit closer at where that key takes you in Section 4, inside the Atrium workspace. Picture this as your ultimate command center for the decentralized web. The Atrium workspace is this incredible central hub where your casual, everyday social interactions perfectly intersect with your professional productivity. And remember that UID we just talked about? That's your single, highly secure point of entry into this massive integrated hub. So, what do you actually do once you've unlocked this command center? Well, from this one single private hub, you can securely manage all of your networks, you can collaborate with others seamlessly, and you can access a huge array of decentralized services. Actually, the most brilliant part of all this is that you can do every single one of these things without ever having to leave your secure private environment. The whole ecosystem is just right there at your fingertips. All of this perfectly sets up Section 5, your identity, your rules. This quote hits the nail right on the head. The age of being a product on a centralized platform is over. I mean, for years, we have basically traded our personal data and our privacy just for the convenience of free social networks. We were the product. But Linkspreed's updates to the Web4 Studio are sending a clear, totally undeniable message that those days are officially behind us. So, welcome to the Web 4 era, folks. We've literally journeyed from those broken, risky data silos and stagnant designs of Web 2.0 straight into this heroic new ecosystem provided by Linkspreed and Atrium. With these stunning design upgrades, advanced community features, and of course, the unmatched airtight security of the mandatory UID login, we are getting a crystal clear glimpse into a future where the user, where you, are finally back in the driver's seat. It's a better, vastly more secure social web. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final, provocative question to chew on. Now that Web 4 is actually here, and the real technology exists to completely secure your data without relying on central databases, are you ready to take back control of your digital identity? The tools to claim your own UIID and step into a truly self-sovereign digital life are waiting for you right now. Thank you so much for joining me on this deep dive today. Keep questioning, keep learning, and I'll catch you in the next explainer.